how's it going, everybody? Wanted to make a video about the return of Christ and how many believers in this idea are not really thinking logically. First and foremost, for a King of Kings to appear, there needs to be an agreement across the land. There needs to be an agreement with Christendom, so to speak, and I don't see that happening because there are so many different flavors of Christianity that I just don't see that happening. If Christ was to return, which he will not, but if he was to return, let's think about it that way, then he would need to overthrow the current powers that be, current, let's just say it that way, the current governments, and that's not going to happen. Even with his magical powers, that's not going to happen. To think that he's going to come floating in the sky, and open war against the Roman Empire of today, that's ludicrous, like they say, like the word implies. So there's division. Number one is there's so much division in the body of Christ, so to speak, or the Mashiach's body or whatever, that nobody would truly see who this person is, unless this person had all these powers. And number two, he would have to overthrow. Number two and number three go kind of hand in hand. He would have to be able to raise an army like William Wallace attempted to do, and he did. And then Robert the Bruce took over. And just like the Vikings, the Vikings and the Saxons, and the Jutes and the Goths, they all rose, they all had an army, they all had men that were able to raise an army and to take them into battle, to organize all of that and then to implement it upon the fields of battle. And I don't see that happening. I truly don't see that happening. The people of the Christian faith, since Constantine took it over and made it the state religion in Rome, they have been saying that the end of the world is near since those times. But the truth is that they believe in this doctrine and this theory, and it makes them feel better. At one point in time, I believed in it, but think about it logically. You would need all those things to take place, and but there is just so much doctrinal disagreements, and the fact is that the Hebrew God was taken from the Hebrews, right? From the Jewish people and the northern tribes that once believed, and the Roman Empire saw many similarities in, they wanted to make this Christ palatable or agreeable to the Romans, and so they remembered what Dionysus did, and or what they claimed he did, which I'd never met the man. I've never met Christ either. You know, it's kind of hard to when it's been thousands of years and they say he's alive and well, but I do not see a throne in the sky, and I do not see you know, I don't see the ability for a man to resurrect himself and to do all these things. You know, I've made wine before. You know, I know it takes time. It takes time to age it. It takes time to make it. And so, water to wine, in that fast of a movement, I just don't see that happening. So anyway, those are the things that we need to logically think about before we say that, oh, Christ is going to return and he's going to set everything right. No, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the case. The truth is that it's up to us. We have hands, we have a mind, we have our body, and it's up to us to make a difference. Okay? If we don't make a difference and we allow ourselves to believe that there is a magical man God that will save us, or that will save mankind, that will set the kingdom in place that once existed, we are truly thinking in a unhealthy way, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, but the powers that be in Christendom need you to believe that these things are going to take place, or that they could take place, in order for them to remain in power, and in order for them to keep receiving your charitable donations. So there you go. Will Christ come back? I doubt it. He's dead. He's probably in a tomb somewhere in Judea, right? And that's it. That's the truth. Anyways, let's get real. Let's think logically about these things, right? And we'll live a better life because of it. All right, bye. See ya.